Why kill him anyway? I stifle a sob with a loud, shaky sniff and hear a familiar groan in the darkness. It's at that exact moment I know we are screwed. There is no way both of us are making it out of this alive. Henry?
Reagan.
Henry's relief is palpable.
Are you okay?
I think so, I respond, wincing. Although my head freaking hurts. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I came to while we were being transported somewhere in some sort of vehicle. I think we were being pursued, and then they knocked me back out. I take it that was a drifter ambush back there?
He asks, then pauses a moment to release a frustrated sigh.
Okay, stupid question. Of course it was. But what did I miss? The last thing I remember is the crash.
I spend the next few minutes filling him in on the crash and what happened while he was still unconscious. I can't help but start crying when I get to the part when the drifter shot and killed my beloved guard. I'm trying not to be loud, not knowing where we are. But I know, I just know, Sarge is gone. And that pain is way worse than any pain I am already in.
Reagan,
he says gently.
I am so sorry. I wish I would have been awake and could have helped you. Or him.
I try to sniff away my runny nose since I can't wipe it, and we both sit there in silence, absorbing the seriousness of this situation. Why would they take both Henry and me? What is their end goal here? I feel overwhelmed and on the verge of a panic attack. This situation is utterly hopeless. I can't move or see anything, which does nothing to ease my anxiety.
Listen to me,
Henry finally says.
Sarge wouldn't have wanted us to give up, and he certainly wouldn't have wanted you to blame yourself. You and I both know Lincoln is going to move heaven and earth to find you. All we have to do is wait this out and stall.
If Lincoln is alive, I offer on a shuddering breath. Stalling was my last plan, and it went terribly.
He is. If they caught him, he would be here with us. So he's alive, and he's coming for you. You have to believe that,
Henry says with a tone of confidence I cling to. I know he's probably right, so I hold on to that small bit of hope. But that doesn't help my immediate concern. Where the hell are we? Time ticks by while we sit there in total blackness. I'm not sure if it's been minutes or hours, but I begin to feel even more of the weight of how helpless this situation is. We have been taken by the drifters. Will they torture us? Will they use us as leverage? Why did they take us? This must have been Haydenfeldt's deal with the drifters. And why is Henry here? I assumed the deal was for me or for Lincoln, not him. And definitely not both of us. Though they did just royally mess up the culling by taking one of each of the final two couples. Henry being here kind of messes up Haydenfeldt's daughter's chance at the presidency too. So it doesn't make sense. None of it is adding up, and I just can't seem to figure out what's really going on here. Even if Henry wouldn't return, they would just find Marisol a new partner, and no one would get her as many votes locked down as Henry would. Henry was her only way to the final two. Not able to keep thinking along those lines without going back into a full-blown panic, I turn my thoughts back to Sarge. He was not only my guard. He had my back. He was my friend and a father figure for me long before my parents came to Denver. I remember when I first met him and how intimidating he was. But he was the first one to warn me that the culling was a competition. I also remember his kindness the night Marcia left.